What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is January the 31st. Give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing on this fun Friday morning. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, PCE just came out in line with expectations. Markets somewhat taking that as a positive. It did cause a little bit of a up and down motion right here, but generally it looks like the market really wants to move higher. NASDAQ is up 0.77, S&P up 0.52, and then Dow is up 0.56. Starting off with Sofi, no news, no SEC filings, as you can kind of see, but it is just piggybacking off the broader market, moving higher. Shorts yesterday did return a little bit, but anticipate shorts to be somewhat active going into today. So this, on a side note, is the current open interest. So we do have roughly around 18,000 at that $16 strike price, 18,000 at that $16.50, 24,000 at 17. So just kind of take note of that, because in the past we've seen shorts somewhat wake up and kind of tried to suppress it below these strike prices essentially. So something to keep in mind. Right now with that 1653 pre-market right below this R1, so 1672 is going to be the next strong target, and most likely it is going to kind of piggyback off of the momentum in the market and really push higher above that. So again, something just to kind of take note of. Flip side, 1572 is going to be the next strong support, and I don't see that being touched whatsoever. Moving on, so ticker SGN, so it is up 64.84% because of this. So it looks like they retained the rights as national recruiting partner to the US Army Bowl through 2026. So yeah, that's clearly the market really does like that. I don't know what type of associated revenue follows that and if it's justifying of this, but 1.98 million of a market cap. So this one will be a hot one to kind of day trade today. 69.86% of the free floats being shorted. And so yeah, that works out to be 375,000 shares. $4.14 is trading between these 2 points. So 4.55 is going to be the next strong target / resistance, and then 2.23 is going to be the next strong target or support level. So kind of just take note of that. But this one will be getting a lot of attention from big money today. I believe this is the second most heavily traded stock. So again, just kind of do your own due diligence at the end of the day. This seems to be a last ditch type of dead cat balance, is what they like to call it. So yeah, this one with a 1.98 million market cap, I don't normally bring up as far as their financials in these types of videos, but I can imagine it's not all that great. But moving on though, Apple had their earnings, definitely good, and yeah, it's a beast. Has more cash than like countries. It's absolutely, I think the innovation is dropping, and that's one thing people have been concerned about. But at the same time, if you're starting to bet against Apple, you are pretty much betting against the market. So it is what it is. Apple's still a survivor and will be a survivor. It's not being heavily shorted, so only 0.8% of the free floats being shorted, so that's not going to play a part. With it at 247, trading between this pivot and this S1. So 249 will be the next strong target / resistance. I don't see that being touched. And then 240 is going to be the next strong support. Similarly, I don't see that being touched. It's just going to trade within this range. So let me know your viewpoint. Walgreens down almost about 12% because they did suspend their dividend. And honestly, I think everyone saw the writing on the wall. It was absolutely insane. That they, well, even after the slight reduction, 8.89% of a yield, that's crazy. So yeah, I think this is good. People just don't see it yet, but I think this is good for the company bigger picture. But 9.83% of the free float is being shorted. Shorts have actually been returning a lot with this company. They've been gaining actually a lot of good momentum based on the price. Aside from today, as you can kind of see, so Walgreens was showing more of a good recovery. So in reality, I can see shorts waking up today with that $10 and change. 966 is going to be the next strong support. I could actually see that being touched. Flip side, 1079 is going to be the next strong target / resistance. And I don't see that being touched. I think today is just going to be a overwhelmingly bad day for Walgreens, even though, like I said, them cutting the dividend is essentially good, but A lot of people own it because of that, and they might just want to sell. But ticker is RR, last but not least, at 5.79%. No news, just piggybacking off of just companies unveiling the earnings. Also, just the good amount of sentiment as well in the broader market. But 17.65% of the free floats being shorted works out to be 10.49 million shares. And then with that $2.59, just trading between this R1 and the pivot. So 236 for today will be a key support to really watch for. Kind of bounced off of that yesterday, so 235 was the low. So yep, let me know your viewpoint. This is what big money is trading today. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon where I give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto, many of which have been absolutely on point. So definitely worthwhile to pop over there and take a look. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.